can hear young children's voices outside, and this video very quickly went from thriller to horror. A genre I don't usually read but have been talking about an awful lot lately is the thriller genre. I'm not a big mystery thriller person just because I have too much generalized anxiety and my heart can't handle it. But going along with our monthly book club pick and a book that recently kept me up way too late into the night, I figured that today would be a good time to talk about some thrilling reads. I will warn you now, this is a really creepy cover that I loved, and it belonged to the book that kept me up way too late the other night, and that was What We Buried by Kate A. Borman. Ooh. Oh. So not only is this a thrillingly beautiful cover, this follows two siblings as they go on a road trip into the middle of a US state that has a lot of desert. Was that Arizona? Nevada? I live in Canada, I don't know about this. The sister is an ex-beauty pageant girl who was basically on a show like Toddlers and Tiaras and is now suing her parents for basically ruining her childhood. The brother has partial facial paralysis and has been treated like a pariah by the family. The day of this very important court date, their parents mysteriously vanish, and so they go on a trip to try and find them at this old cabin in the middle of the desert, and things start getting real weird. Two siblings that do not get along nor understand each other have a very great family dynamic, and I love how their relationship grows in this. But at the same time, we have this like haven't done it in the past but have already done it in the future, kind of like time is a circle, time is a slinky kind of space-time continuum extravaganza, and it's just super weird, and it was very, very thrilling and very compelling. The second thriller that I finished recently is Sadie by Courtney, which was pitched as like the new book of last year. It was so amazing and get ready for it, and I didn't pick it up. And then I got it for Christmas. And then it was February, so I felt guilty about it. So I finally read it, and the ending made me want to throw it against a wall. It's told partially in podcast transcript, and then partially as Sadie's point of view as she goes to try and avenge her younger sister's murder by going after the man who she thinks killed her sister. It gives a great perspective on a bit of an anti-hero character who's going on a bender for revenge and love in a very twisted way, while also giving us a good glance into the daily lives of a rural America and some of the issues that they go through as well. This is like diet thriller, like light thriller. Like if you're not sure if you want to get into it or not, but you still want something different and weird and like a little bit heart-racing, this is the one to pick up. And I need to put this down now because it's really throwing off my white balance. I look like a ghost in this video. Speaking of ghosts, maybe not ghosts, but like demons, but like paranormal weird stuff. Let's talk about our book club for the month, and that is SAWKILL Girls by Claire Legrand. I will not shut up about this book, and I love this book, and this book was amazing, and it was so creepy, and it was so weird. I loved how fast-paced this was. I loved how heart-wrenching it was. I loved how all of the different perspectives really create a perfect story, and how you're rooting for everybody, even the sort of villains and even the sort of good people. It's just, what a cool concept, and she pulled it off very well. So if you don't really like thriller or you don't like horror, I still would recommend this because I don't like either of those things, and this is one of my favorite books. Come watch myself and the other WordNerds gush about this book on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube for our live chat. Our book club of the month is This Wondrous Creature, so make sure to tune in for that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I hope to see you on Sunday. Bye!